Heck yeah, you can cook. Today, you're going to make a German-style potato salad. This goes great. It's late fall here, Oktoberfest time. It goes wonderful with German food, German sausages, etc. So hopefully you'll enjoy this. You can serve this either hot or cold. Okay, and so let's go through the ingredients you're going to need for this recipe today. First, the tools. You're going to need a frying pan because we are going to be working with bacon. You're going to need a set of tongs. I've used my wooden spoon to stir with, all right, or a wooden spoon like spatula. You're going to need a colander, okay? You're going to need a stock pot. You're also going to need a large mixing bowl. This is a 16-cup mixing bowl that you'll use at the later stages with this. For the ingredients for this, you're going to need, now make sure you weigh this out, you're going to need 2 pounds skin-on red potatoes, okay, and you need to dice them into bite-sized pieces such as this. You're going to need 1/2 of a red onion. There's some debate on the internet lately that this is a purple onion. They're not wrong, but it is. You're going to need 1/2 of one, and I have diced it. You're going to need some thick-cut bacon. I've got 12 ounces here. This is the smoked kind. You can use maple. Make sure it's pork bacon. Turkey bacon will not work with this. It doesn't render enough pork fat, which is what you're going to need for this dish. So I've got 12 ounces here. You can use up to a pound. Just make sure you get the thick cut, the center cut, because you're going to be using it chopped back into the potato salad later. I've got 1/2 of a teaspoon of cracked black pepper. I've got 1 teaspoon of sea salt. This is the Himalayan sea salt. I have got 2 ounces of apple cider vinegar. I've got 2 ounces of honey. I have got a heaping tablespoon of Dijon mustard. And by the way, yes, it is Grey Poupon, if y'all remember that commercial from some of us youths. I have 2 ounces of olive oil. Okay. I have also got a little secret here. You can use fresh parsley. You can use up to 2 or 3 ounces of chopped fresh parsley. I've got a tablespoon of dehydrated parsley. You find this in your produce section in the refrigerated area, usually near the mushrooms. This is a great product for something like this. It's already chopped. It will rehydrate as you put it into the salad. It just has just as much flavor to it, and it saves you a lot of time in prep. Okay, so there's all your ingredients that you're going to need. This is a 3-step process. We, of course, got to fry the bacon. We've got to boil the potatoes. We are going to boil the potatoes for 10 to 12 minutes until they're fork tender. Then we're going, and while that's going on, we're going to then be frying the bacon. We're going to show you that process when we get back, and hopefully everyone will enjoy this wonderful dish that you can serve this potato salad hot or cold. Okay, everybody, the first step, of course, we got the water over here beside the frying pan heating up. You'll have to trust me that I'm not going to show you how to boil potatoes. We're going to start cooking this bacon. We're going to have to cook it in batches because, as you can see, bacon is going to be bigger than the pan, so you're not going to be able to get all the slices at one time. I usually do 2 or 3 slices at a time. And a little secret here is I pour off grease as I'm doing this. I don't leave all the grease in the pan. I find it will overpower the dish and you don't need as much. And so I just use the pork fat for other recipes. We're going to fry this bacon up, and we're going to keep enough to coat the bottom of the pan just a little bit, maybe 2 millimeters thick, and I'll show you the kind of consistency we want. So you're going to fry the bacon, you're going to get your potatoes boiling over here, and then we'll come back and show you how we put everything into the bacon grease afterwards. Forgot to mention that this is going to be a process probably going to take you about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes to cook all the bacon down. And so just kind of prepare yourself some time. You're going to need that and this. But once you get this to this point, cooking the vegetable, the onions, and preparing the rest of it. I forgot to mention is while you're making the bacon, you want to make it extra crispy. You want the bacon to be firm. So all right, everybody, we've cooked the bacon, as you can see. We're going to set it aside, allow it to cool, then we're going to crumble. To add that to this, I take about, right now, I'm going to do this over the sink, I take about half of that bacon grease off. I find it keeps the bacon grease from getting quite too greasy. We'll set that back up there, let that simmer a little bit, and then we're going to add the red onion. I turn this down to low, and at this time I add the vinegar to help deglaze the pan. So we're going to cook it with the vinegar. See how it helps break up the bottom into the stickies and gets that flavor into it. We're going to allow that to cook for about 3 minutes until we soften those onions. You're going to stir this just occasionally. If those onions softened, we've got the skillet set at number 2, just above low. This is a good time, if you had, while this is cooking, a good time to go ahead and crumble your bacon because you're going to need it in just a little bit. At this time, we soften this. You can hear you see how the onions are pushed down through them. We're going to add everything but the parsley and the bacon at this time. Then goes the Dijon mustard, olive oil, the honey, salt, and the pepper. We'll stir this together. We're going to allow that to heat up. Turn it back up to heat up just a little bit. And allow that to cook for about 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes, before we add it to the potatoes. Just at a low boil. You see it start to roll right there. You're going to work your spatula through this occasionally. While that cooks down, you're going to come over, you're going to add the potatoes to the mixing bowl, and we're going to get our spoon over to mix this together, and we'll show that process in just a second. So allow this to cook down for about 2-3 minutes, moving some of the liquid from it. You want to get it almost like a sauce-like state, so you kind of have to play by the feel. You see it start to thicken. And I actually will turn off the heat after about 3 minutes and let it thicken just a little bit before I take it off. Okay, now this is going to be very hot. Alright, so I've allowed it to cool for just a minute to work with. You got your big spatula. You're going to pour this right from the stove onto the potatoes. You'll stir this in. And now you're going to add the bacon. You'll add the parsley. You'll stir that together. Remember, this can be served hot or cold. And there you have it, German-style potato salad. And what's nice about this is it does store well. Comes out with a nice, pretty dish like that, right there in the glass bowl. All right, everybody, hope you enjoyed. Happy Oktoberfest. Serve this to your friends. This serves about 6 or 7 full-size servings, maybe a little bit more. There's another good close-up. Hope everybody enjoys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day.